matchup, but nothing is a given in this league.
Yeah, B.A., that's for sure. The margin for error very slim in this league, and really all we're talking about on a given night is a different guy heating up to make this game much more competitive.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at the 3.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
Pass to Holmgren. This one for 3. The rebound by Atlanta. Daniels with it. He's picked up by SGA. Young, the pass to Johnson. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. The 3 from Risacher. Hartenstein pulls it in. And it's Thunder's ball. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder. Coach thinks that they can push Chet Holmgren out of the comfort zones, and he's okay with making him a jump shooter. He said on the perimeter, he may as well be any shooter. We can guard that. Once he's on the inside, though, the advantage is his. So we have to prevent that as much as we can. B.A., back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's SGA. Fade away. Pass to Hartenstein. Shot clock at 6. Williams misses.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside Porzingis. Right side Johnson. Gilgeous-Alexander against Young. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Yeah, players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Outside, Williams. From behind the arc. Rebound Atlanta. Legs, you look at Jalen Williams coming out of college. Early doubts about his athletic ceiling proving unfounded.
No question about it. There were limitations placed on him as an athlete because he's got a fairly unique build if you think about it. Really long arms and barrel-chested, but his agility really opening eyes.
When you can never underestimate the heart, and he plays with a lot of it.
Absolutely.
Now we know he can hit threes, but Kristaps showing he can slam it too.
Here's Williams. Got it. Good job in the low post. Williams has got 5.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Now here's Porzingis. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Dort. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Daniels. The Hawks have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Dort on the wing. Holmgren outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Williams. And the shot goes in. He has 7.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Young against SGA. Young, the pass to Johnson. Daniels left side. Outside Risacher. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And there's the ability to finish for Risacher. Nobody scares him at the rim.
To the left side wing. Hartenstein passes to SGA. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Rock the baby, working the size advantage inside.
Outside Risacher. Williams grabs the board.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
SGA can't get it to go. Hawks trail by 3. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Young. Daniels outside. Porzingis with room to shoot. Money from the wing. Porzingis has got 6.
So smooth off the catch. Porzingis is excellent at judging to take quick shots.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Risache, and it's Alexander Walker in for Daniels. Here's Wiggins. Outside Joe. Back to Wiggins. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Wallace misses.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Pass to Okongwu. Porzingis in the post. Wiggins on him. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. No doubt that a healthy Kristaps Porzingis is still a unicorn for what he can bring to a team. When Atlanta pulled the trigger to bring him in, they envisioned him stretching the floor, and Porzingis has opened up about recovering from the illness that sidelined him during the 2025 NBA playoffs. Guys, the Hawks are hoping he can be the player that helps get them back into the postseason. Their entire 2025-26 regular season hinges on KP.
He's a big factor. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
And Williams punches it home.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
Now here's Okongwu. Pass to Johnson. Outside Young. Just 5 on the clock. And it comes off the front of the rim. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Wallace hits a three-pointer. And now it's a 4-point Thunder lead.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Johnson. Young looking over the floor. Pass to Alexander Walker. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
These teams are finding the range, but showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Wiggins with a screen on Young. Wallace misses. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Wiggins with a steal. Pass to Caruso. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Hawks. Alexander Walker, the pass to Young. Now here's Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Another three for Atlanta. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Kristaps Porzingis getting it done for Atlanta. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
And they're also drawing off the energy from this crowd. It is loud in here tonight.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Newell, then there's Okongwu, and it's Krejci in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Oklahoma City trailing. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option, guys.
Sharing the rock. Allie, appreciate the report. Now here's Kennard. Okongwu, a screen on Caruso. Kennard finds Okongwu over Williams. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And you could argue Onyeka Okongwu is a little undersized at the center position, but it's hard to overlook his impact, Tim.
Well, that's because he contributes in so many areas. Blocks, steals, rebounds. He can make plays, you name it. And he keeps adding to his game year after year.
Great anticipation on the tip in. He was ready to make that play.
Right side, Williams. On the wing, Wallace. The three is up. Not going to go that time. The Hawks lead by 4. Pass to Alexander-Walker. Sinks the tray. Alexander-Walker's got 6.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Williams from long range. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Back to Alexander-Walker. And stolen by Williams. Now here's Wallace. Covered by Alexander-Walker. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Just 5 to shoot. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Krejci. Another 3 for Atlanta.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Well, this run has given them a bit of separation, but few leads in this league are safe.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Thunder, Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Lou Dort comes in for Wiggins. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Caruso. here is Williams. 7 points in the game. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
And Atlanta with possession here, following the three by Oklahoma City.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
Outside, SGA. Outside for Dort. The three. Okongwu with the rebound.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Pass to Daniels. Okongwu, a screen on Holmgren. Daniels misses. Thunder trail by 7. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Left side, Young. Pass to Daniels. Here's the three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 10.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Okongwu. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Oklahoma City. Caruso comes in for Wallace. The Hawks lead by 8. Daniels outside. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Outside Young. Porzingis sets a screen. Atlanta again missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Tim, watching Chet Holmgren, he brings a lot to the table.
Well, absolutely, Brian. He's got a wingspan of 7.5 feet, but still has touch from deep. It's really something to marvel at. Chet is redefining what a stretch big can be in the NBA.
Daniels, off target from outside. And it's Caruso with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 5-point game. Dort outside. Pass to Hartenstein. And here's SGA outside. Outside for Dort. Takes the three. The rebound by the Hawks. Johnson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Back to Young. On the wing, Daniels. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Thunder trail by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Now Caruso fires for 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Daniels. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
Here's SGA. Cashes in the 12-footer. SGA's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Outside Rizachet. Outside Young. Pass to Daniels. 4 on the clock. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got assist number 5 here tonight. And here's Hartenstein on the wing. Caruso. Outside, SGA. Taking it inside, SGA.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Now here's Young. He's scoreless. Pass to Daniels. Over Dort. No good from 18. And so it's Atlanta leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Quinn Snyder, and Coach, you're getting stops in the first half. What do you attribute to that?
Well, we're playing hard, scrambling, picking up our effort, trying to be precise and disciplined and talk, and we're not resting on our laurels at any point.
Hopefully you can remain active on the defensive end in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
And Oklahoma City, looking at who they've got. 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3 slot. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, guys. Trae Young is learning to become more of a threat when he's off the ball. He said at every level there's a different type of game. Now, knowing the NBA game, I'm more patient, understanding how the game is, how to control it from the beginning to the end, and how you need to win. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Now here's SGA. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Johnson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Young. Daniels outside. Here's Porzingis. Nails the wide open jumper. Porzingis has got 10 points in the game.
Well, Porzingis is such a skilled shooter. He can find a look from just about anywhere.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. High arcing shot. It's rebounded by Rizachet. Atlanta leading by 8. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Outside Young, lets the three fly. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 7 rebounds in the game. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Dort outside, inside. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. The offensive rebound. Williams passes to SGA. Pass to Dort. From deep, Holmgren. The rebound by Atlanta.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Porzingis sets a screen, and a deep three from Young. Misses the deep three-point attempt. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for OKC. Trailing by 8. Tim, you look at his career rate of assists per game. Trae Young, one of the most prolific passers ever to lace him up.
Yeah, B.A., despite the fact that he's known for shot making, it's his vision that sets him apart, and it's the reason you want the ball in his hands.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Young against Gilgeous-Alexander. KP wrecks the rim.
On the offensive end, Porzingis has been so dialed in, making the most of every scoring opportunity he gets.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The shake. And SGA throws it down.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
Now here's Risacher. Pass to Young. 5 on the clock. There's the three. Oh, the lethal free ball of Young.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
Outside, SGA. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. The three from Holmgren. Rebounded by Daniels. Here's Young. Takes a step back. Outside, Porzingis. Young inside. SGA covering. And Young the bucket on the assist by Porzingis.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
On the wing, SGA. Guarded by Young. Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Outside Young. Three-pointer. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
I love whenever Porzingis hits the offensive boards. He has the height needed to hurt defenses in this regard.
Outside, Williams. And Legs, is someone who has seen some of the great perimeter defenders over the years. Who's the best you've ever seen?
Well, the best defense, Brian, I ever played against were those mid-90s Bulls teams when you had to go up against Jordan and Pippen on either wing. And then more modern-day players like Drew Holiday, even a guy like Tony Allen when he was in Memphis, they stand out to me as well.
First team all-defense, Tony Allen.
Year in, year out, a nightmare to go up against.
To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Young against SGA. The three from Holmgren. Offensive rebound. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Big group substitution here for Atlanta. Okongwu's checked in for Johnson. Krejci comes in for Risache. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Daniels. And it's Kennard in for Trae Young. Kennard passes to Porzingis. Kennard outside. Right wing. Here's Krejci. Fires in the triple. Krejci's got 6.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Pass to Wiggins. Wallace outside. Outside, Williams. Okongwu with the rebound.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
I'm not sure what he was thinking right there, but we see this in this game sometimes.
Now here's Okongwu. Pass to Kennard. 5 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. Joe grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Now here's Caruso. Wiggins outside. There's 25 seconds left in the third. Count the basket. Wiggins got his first points in this one.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Porzingis with it. 16 points for him. Jacks up a 3. He can't hit that time. Kristaps Porzingis getting it done for the Hawks. Between the scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. We'll be right back after this word. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Newell, Luke Kennard out there with Trae Young. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Okongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Hawks 5. Caruso against Young. Here's Newell. Pass to Kennard. Now Alexander Walker. And a miss there on the triple. Caruso finds Wiggins. Outside, Williams. Back to Wiggins. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
The Hawks lead by 12. Outside Young. With some arc. Kennard outside. And it's Atlanta scoring again. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Wiggins outside. Now Williams from outside the arc. He's off on that one.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
And here's Okongwu. Here's Kennard. Wallace pulls it in.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Pass to Williams. There's a screen by Jang. Williams misses. Atlanta leading by 14. Here's Alexander Walker using his post moves to get the 2 points.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Jalen Johnson, he's checked in for Atlanta. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Jang. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. SGA against Young. Pass to Williams. There's a screen by Wiggins. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Okongwu. And here's Alexander Walker. Young, the pass to Johnson. Here's Kennard. Pass to Alexander Walker. He shoots. Wallace pulls it in. Thunder trail by 16. Now here's Williams. The Thunder with another miss.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Here's Young. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. There's a screen by Wiggins. Williams passes to Wiggins to snap the cold streak. Good on the bucket.
When he's had the opportunities, he's scored the ball, but they need more from him.
Pass to Okongwu. And here's Kennard. Here's Alexander Walker. He drops it from range.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. So for the Hawks, Porzingis is checked in for Okongwu. Risache comes in for Alexander Walker. And Daniels is subbed in for Kennard. Then for Oklahoma City, Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Wiggins. Holmgren comes in for Caruso. And it's Lou Dort in for Wallace. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team, and despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's SGA. Pass to Williams. On target from range.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league, so it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Outside Young. Beyond the arc. Ooh, the shot misses.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a three of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
No. Atlanta leading by 12. Now Johnson. Young outside. Now here's Risacher. Takes a three. Cleared away by Hartenstein. Thunder trail by 12. Now pass to Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot from 12. Oh, no good. Now Johnson. Oh, he jammed it.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his mass.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Now SGA. Yes! Using that window!
You're making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled, the ball on a string, and we see him do this time and time again.
Young! It's good from beyond the arc.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
SGA fires. He drains the step-back jumper.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Outside Porzingis. Young outside. From downtown. It's money from deep.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Hawks.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Kristaps Porzingis.
Well, it's a great night for him, and his impact goes beyond the box score. The relentless energy he plays with fuels his team.
Now here's Daniels. Fires the three. Holmgren there for the rebound. Williams outside. Outside Holmgren. Now Dort jacks up a three. Cash from downtown. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Porzingis with a screen on Dort. Daniels! It's off! So we see the Hawks taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Trey, this is a young team. Talk about the chemistry and the connection and how you play together.
I mean, if you're around us outside of the locker room, you can tell why we support each other so well, and the energy we have for each other on the court. I mean, you can tell the reason why we do that. And I love this group.